Hello, and welcome to the Pius X Class of 2026 graduation ceremony. My name is Natalie Fernandes, and I am truly blessed and honored to be able to speak on behalf of my fellow classmates. First, I'd like to thank Bishop Conley and Monsignor Perkington for coming here to celebrate and be a part of our graduation. I would also like to thank all our administrators and teachers for helping put together this event and for all they have done for us these past 4 years. Thank you for helping us grow in knowledge and create many memories. Thank you especially to our parents for giving us the opportunity to continue our Catholic education at this high school and for all the countless things you have done for us. We are forever grateful. Wow, who let the COVID sixth graders graduate? Crazy, isn't it? How was it just 4 years ago when we were at our first green and gold day, taking ID pictures, trying to open a locker for the first time, and hoping we wouldn't get lost in a maze of what we thought was a school. But now, as we leave that school, we know it better than anything. For many of us, Pius was like a second home, not only because we spent many hours a day there between activities, sports, or just doing homework, but because of the family we created there. The friendships we made and the groups we became a part of weren't just made for extracurricular events. They soon became places to grow, not only in the activity, but as one family in faith. 4 years. 4 years seems like a long time in the moment, but boy did it fly by fast. From staying on top of the dreaded conjugamos to learning the Pius anthem, Don't Stop Believing, all the way to taking the ACT and going to prom. Suddenly, it was the May of our junior year, and the class of 2025 graduated. We went from always looking up to people to being looked up to. In just a blink of an eye, we were the leaders, the role models for the class of 2029 and the rest of the school. But we did it, and I'd say we did a pretty good job too. High school was a time of growth and change, a time where we learned much about ourselves and others. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, something so iconic that they make movies about it. So I want to ask you, what did you enjoy in high school? Take time to stop and reminisce on these last 4 years. Though it wasn't always easy, tests were hard, friendships were ended, sports were met with injuries, it wasn't perfect. But regardless, it had many aspects of good. Did you enjoy that good? We find it very hard to enjoy the little things and live in the moment. But when you look back on these last 4 years, I hope you smile at the good that has happened at Pius. What a gift from God it was to be there, together, growing with one another in Christ. How lucky are we to be able to grow and go and live out our faith at our school? How awesome is it that we can start and end our day with prayer and have masses, confessions, adoration, restores, and retreats. Pius not only offered us an education, but an opportunity to help us reach our ultimate goal in life, to get to heaven. We are Pius, home of the Thunderbolts, but what does it mean to be a bolt? Pius is a place where students grow not only in their relationship with the Lord, but in activities, athletics, and academics. Pius has held a reputation with high standards that each and every one of us have fulfilled or even set the bar higher for future generations to achieve as well. With higher than average graduation rates and ACT scores to D1 commitments in athletics, we are what makes Pius, Pius. Being a Bolt is striving to live and grow in our Catholic faith and help our community selflessly. For example, many of our seniors devoted their little free time to lead freshman encounter groups this year. Not only were they building relationships with the freshmen, but being able to grow in a community of Christ. Our class prided ourselves in having fun, but also having relationships with the underclassmen and staff at Pius. As Pope Pius X said, we are to restore all things in Christ, and this we did. Pius as a whole serves as a role model for many. Its students are credited as being reliable and hardworking, and many organizations know and trust Pius students. Whether it be the service projects many of us seniors committed, or the way we are seen living out our faith, we together have shown what it's like to live a life centered in Christ. In our 4 years as a Thunderbolt, we have truly lived, learned, and loved. We underwent changes, were leaders, and made countless memories that will live with us forever. Though our journey here at Pius has ended, a new journey and chapter of our lives has just begun. And regardless of the fact that we all went through this same experience together, each of our journeys were different, but ultimately ending at the same beautiful destination. Finally, this is it, high school graduation. The whole thought of it is just a huge mix of emotions, to say the least. Some may be sad and wishing that it went by slower, while for others, this time could not have come any faster. But no matter how you're feeling, I believe that the perfect word to describe the concept of graduation is bittersweet. It is an unreal moment. The people we've been with for the past 4 years, and maybe even longer, are no longer at our side. But that doesn't mean that our friendships made here must end. No matter where you end up, the future will bring the opportunity to meet new people and grow in more relationships. But it is not meant to leave behind the relationships of the past. It warms my heart to see our past graduates still friends with their Pius classmates. It shows that the moments and bonds made here at Pius are special and charitable. Even though many of us can't wait to throw away our lanyards and school uniforms and vow to never wear green in our lives again, Pius will always be a part of us. These past 4 years have shaped us into the grown men and women we are today. Each of us are unique, talented, and powerful children of God. I know that we will all go and do great things on our separate journeys after high school. I'm so excited to see what path God puts you all on and to see how you will change the world. Something my speech team coach told me was to use your powers for good. So I want to tell you the same. Use the talents God has given you and the skills you have learned here at Pius to benefit and help others. Show the world what it's like to be a bull. I hope you have enjoyed our time together and continue to grow in your relationship with the Father. Remember to always trust in God and His plan for you and to enjoy every little moment you have. Go and make the world a better place, Bolts. It has been such a privilege to spend the last 4 years with you, class of 2026. As senior and foreign exchange student Joseph No stated so beautifully in his testimony, there is no place like Nebraska, but he wanted to add more. There is no place like Pius. So with that, congratulations to the Pius X class of 2026. And as always, go Bolts. Thank you.